This video is gonna be a little bit controversial, but I don't care because I keep seeing online photographers saying that AI is gonna end photography. And this is driving me mad, and more coming from other photographers, because this is not true, and I'm gonna tell you today why. It will bring some changes to the photography industry for good and for bad, but not how everyone may think. So I'm gonna explain all of this today. So as you may know, AI is advancing a lot in all sectors of life. Like, it's insane and it's very scary. I have to recognize it's very scary, but it's here to stay, so we're gonna have to adapt for good and for bad. I'm talking about the photography industry. The AI softwares are insane for editing, taking even pictures, and even creating photos from the scratch, composing even. And this is insane and it's very scary because obviously we are photographers and we don't want to lose our job. Yes, it's gonna be a bit messy for us and I'm gonna explain later why, but I don't think AI is gonna replace photographers at all. The first reason would be that photography is not just about taking technically perfect photos. It's about capturing emotions, telling stories, and capturing moments in life. So AI is gonna be able to take perfect photos, they're gonna be very well lit, and they're gonna be perfectly composed and things like that, but AI is not gonna be able to capture emotions. So that's one of the main reasons, but the second reason would be something very similar. AI works with algorithm. AI is gonna do whatever you tell AI to do, but it's not gonna be able to think outside the box. We photographers, we have to be creative. We have to think about different angles, frames, props, whatever we want to do a creative photo. So we're gonna be able to think outside the box and be able to solve problems in a different way. But AI is gonna do whatever you tell it to do. So I think this is a huge limitation because photography is creativity as well. AI is not gonna be able to replicate this. The third reason is because photography has been always deeply connected to human experience and emotions. So I don't take the same pictures I was taking 14 years ago. I grow so much as a photographer, not talking just about technique, but also about creativity. You need to be creative, and this is, after practice, how you start to develop your creative mind and do different photos and improve, but also human emotions. I work a lot with clients. I'm a portrait photographer mainly, but I do shoot with clients as well to do their product photo shoot for their brand, for instance. So I'm able as a human being to understand what my client wants. And I'm able as a human being to pose my subjects and know how they feel in front of my camera, to try to correct them or maybe get them to be more confident with me. AI is never gonna be able to do this because it works with algorithm. You're gonna tell it to do something and it's gonna do it. But photography is connected to human experience and emotions, and AI doesn't have emotions. The next reason is about editing. We have incredible software out there that works with AI. So many software, they're able to edit thousands of photos at the same time, and they're gonna be perfectly lit, so they're gonna correct the lighting, the saturation, the sharpness, so they're gonna be very well edited probably. So that's very positive for event photographers, for instance, but you're not gonna be able to develop your own style. We all have our own style, or maybe you are a beginner and you are still looking for it, and that's fine. It took me years to develop my own, but you're gonna be able to be very personal with your photography, and you're gonna be able to develop your creative mind artistically through editing, because you're gonna apply certain color grading or moodiness in your photos, or maybe you like light photos, whatever it is. That's gonna define you as an artist. That's why we photographers have our own Lightroom presets, like I have myself as well. We develop a style we like, and then we create a preset so it makes our life easier when we edit other photos. And I have a great video on my channel if you are still looking for your particular style, telling you about so many tips to find your own editing style. I struggle a lot with this, as I told you before, so that video is gonna help you a lot. You can go check it out later. Yes, you can take advantage of AI for editing, but the particular style, you put it, no AI. And another reason is about humanity. If I'm someone who needs photography services, I prefer to pay money to a human being, to an artist, creative, to a photographer I can talk to, I can direct to, for my brand, for instance, someone I can express emotions to. Like, I like this, I don't like this, do it this way, do it this other way, and I want someone to put emotion into it, feelings, creativity. AI is not gonna be able to do this. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't pay AI to take a photo for me. I would pay another photographer. I could never ask AI to do something a human being can do. First of all, because I want to help another human being rather than a robot or AI or an algorithm, however you wanna call it. So this is very big as well. I don't think AI is gonna replace photographers. But now, How is it going to affect photography? Because it will, positively and negatively. So I have to talk about this as well. So what about the stock photography? If you don't know me yet, I'm into stock photography. It's a side hustle I have, and I do have a full playlist I'm gonna link below about how to make money with your photos. And it's a great way to have passive income with photos you have in hard drives. So I highly recommend you to watch those videos below. I'm gonna link it there. But you are into stock photography. It's a bit scary, this thing about AI, because I don't know till which point brands are gonna end up working with AI to create images, because AI can create images from the scratch. So for example, if a tourist company, they want photos for their website about people traveling and people hiking in the mountains, with AI, you're gonna be able to create those photos. So I don't know till which point these kind of brands and companies gonna want those kind of images that are not real, but they seem real, because they seem very real, because I saw a few of them. And it's crazy. Nowadays, you cannot even differentiate one picture that came from AI or from a photographer, actually. So I don't know who is going to fit in stock photography. For now, stock photography is doing well. I'm still selling there. And so many other photographers, they sell so many pictures because I had to put more effort into it, but I don't have time between the channel, the private community, and many other things. In my private community, by the way, I share sometimes, some months, how much I earn through stock photography for you to have an idea. I show you exactly the photos I sell, how much money I make, and I tell you more insights. If you are into stock photography, you're gonna love those videos. So make sure you check the private community below. But stock photography could be a little bit twisted with AI, but we don't know anything yet. That's not clear. Another way AI is gonna change photography in general. Editing. And this is going to be positive in a way. I'm not scared of AI in terms of editing because I love editing myself, you know. But for example, if I shoot in events, weddings, or things like that, you're going to have to edit a lot of pictures very quick and take advantage of this, because AI is going to be able to edit those pictures super quick. And then you can always apply your touch to the pictures. I guess you can do that. Then in a negative note as well, this happened to me recently with one of my photos. You don't know if a picture was done by AI or a photographer. And I hate this because this is going to happen a lot online right now in social media. Everyone is going to question your photos because I did a YouTube video and I did some photos, but you guys saw the picture first and then the video. So when you guys saw the picture, you thought the spider was done by AI. And that's a self-portrait I took during one of my videos, and it's a huge sculptor, really popular. There are 5, I think, in the whole world, and one of them is in Bilbao, in Spain. So then when you watched the video, you were like, okay, it's true that you took the picture. And I was like, that's not fair because it's not AI and you were questioning my pictures. I don't blame you because this happened to me a lot, but it does suck that now we're gonna question each other pictures, and that's not nice. So I think that's gonna be very negative and it's gonna suck in the photography industry. I'm not happy about that because it's gonna happen a lot. It happens to me as well. I see other photographers work and I'm like, is this real? Is this AI? Did he do this? And I don't like that, but unfortunately it's gonna happen more often. And then maybe some businesses who don't care too much about having a human being as a photographer, they may prefer AI. So I'm not really sure which companies are gonna be those, but I don't think it's gonna affect us because we work a lot with clients for brands, independent brands, freelancers, artists, in my situation as well. I don't think it's gonna be affected. I think we can make a lot of money with our cameras. I always tell you this on my channel, we live in the best time ever to make money thanks to social media. Everyone needs professional photography for their Instagram account, for their website. So I don't think it's gonna affect us at all in that matter, but in other ways it's gonna affect us. But we're gonna have to learn to embrace it because AI is here to stay. And let me know what you think about this topic, because for sure it's very controversial. There is not right or wrong here, it's our own opinions, because to be fair, I have to recognize that I'm very intimidated by AI in many ways, not just in the photography sectors. I think it's gonna be very messy in the future with AI because the power of AI is way too big and it's gonna be a little bit hard to handle for many of us. That's my opinion, but let's see how it goes. But in photography, I think we're gonna be safe and we're gonna keep shooting and we're gonna be fine. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet and like the video because it helps me a lot, and I will see you very soon. Big love.